Let's get your insight. Let's get a little bit of wisdom from you, right?
Get the expert up in this.
Can open relationships work?
No,
In your
I'm just
opinion?
playing. I think it depends. Everyone
Okay.
knows me, knows I love astrology. Now, if this person happens to be a Gemini or an Aquarius, I'm sure it could. I don't feel like an open relationship is something that can work long term. Even the relationships that we've seen publicly that were open relationships, there's always still going to be some form of jealousy, whether we look at Jada, in who, or if we look at what's her name, the nice body singer, I can't even think of her name. They all had public open relationships, but they still had separated for infidelity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's always going to be someone jealous. So do I think it's something that can work long term? Absolutely not. Because eventually someone's going to get tired. Someone's going to want something more exclusive. And the older you are, I feel the more exclusive you want things to be. So I don't think an open relationship is something that can work long term. Now, if it's something y'all going through and y'all don't want to actually separate, but you're open to seeing other people to see if you still come together and you're still messing around, that's absolutely an open relationship, and people do it all the time. I just don't think it has longevity, and it's temporary.
Okay. Well, I will say this. Open relationships, closed door relationships, you check the stats, the statistics, motherfuckers getting divorced every day. So, but can open relationships work? I think they can, but I think it's some things that has to be established, right? One of the first things I think that has to be established is the communication. You can't be the only one with the idea of wanting an open relationship. It has to be you and your significant other, or it has to be you or your partner, whoever it is that you're in a relationship with. That has to be communicated out top, because if it's just an idea that you're chasing after, but they ain't down with it, that's telling them that you really don't want to be committed to it. You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but it's an idea that you both can communicate and agree with, and it's completely different. Hey, you have, that person over here, you have that person over here, just don't bring that shit home. Don't bring it home. And this is why I say it needs to be communicated, because the second thing is boundaries need to be established. We'll go on outside, stay outside. It should not come back to the house. Don't get in an open relationship and have a fling with somebody else, and then they didn't count an emotional bond to you. They didn't got an emotional attachment to you. Next thing you know, they knocking on your door about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Open the door. Even after you have the discussion with the person.
Even I don't
you get what I'm saying?
People are too jealous.
This is why I say people are jealous, but this is why I say it has to be established. Hey, we have an open relationship. We're not going to bring anything home. You can't control the people outside of the relationship, though. You can't control how they are emotionally. They may catch feelings for you, and they may think they need to be in the position of old girl. You know what I'm saying? So they may feel like they got to fight for the position.
And we about to now that's
So as long as you have 2 willing participants, as long as it's an established boundary, don't bring it home, or whatever rules allows, whatever y'all want to lay down, as long as it's established between both of you people. I don't think every relationship has to be traditional. I don't think, every relationship has to be the cliche. Yep. I think that whatever works for you. You may have a man and he may have a woman. Hey, that may work for y'all. They may not work for the next couple. You know what I'm saying? Some people may be monogamous. Some people may not be. You know what I'm saying? But if that works for you and your partner, then I think that you guys can make it work, as long as those things are communicated, those boundaries are established, and you guys are careful of the emotional attachments outside of y'all. Now, don't have an open relationship and then you fall in love with the person that's on the outside, and then you come back and communicate it to your partner. And that's why I say boundaries need to be established.
Because if you're doing better moves than that one you with that's been doing the same moves since you're going to want to go to that one. But also, I want to shake the table. I don't feel like I could probably do an open relationship with someone that had money and could pay me not to see what he's doing. But if we both in this thing and we both equal give and take, don't come to me with that. No. But
you say, hold on. Did you say someone that can pay you to see what he ain't doing.
That's what
you
I said.
said.
You know, money makes you not see some things. I mean, I might not care if I'm riding around in a Range Rover versus a Hyundai Sonata.
Yeah.
It's like a beautiful house and vacations going on. I might be a little bit more lenient than I would if I'm over here trying to figure out how to pay the water bill. I'm just saying.
So this is the comparison, right? You have open relationships and you have closed relationships that have opened the doors for people to come in. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you look at those statistics, there's a lot of closed door relationships that don't work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of open relationships, as long as things are communicated, right? Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what that person is thinking, you know what I'm saying? But long as things are communicated, then you guys proceed to go down that road as follows. That's all I'm going to say.
Like,
I'll watch my hands with that. You know,
if you have a good man and like it never get back to you and you're not at home stressing about other things, I think you might be a little bit more lenient than you got someone who's always got you stressing and he's always putting all this stuff in your face and being like, I think we should try an open relationship. No, I've been wanting you to go out the door already. Like, we should just break up, you know?
yeah.
And Christina, when I said Aquarius, that's because Aquariuses think unconventional. Aquariuses are more prone to poly relationships than any other signs, them and Geminis. That's why I say I don't want no smoke with no Aquariuses, which y'all know how I be feeling about Aquariuses. And it's definitely the only Aquariuses I've ever dealt with were January Aquariuses. I'm going to put that out there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love me some Aquariuses. I'm married to one right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's who was checking me. No. Hey, it's the February one. No, it's all of y'all.
Now, one thing I can say though, too, at the same time, is that those things need to be established with your partner. Have those communications. You know what I'm saying? Establish those boundaries. Don't be having somebody knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? At 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because they didn't got it good and now they don't know how to contain it and now they didn't got emotionally out of order. You know what I'm saying? As long as those things are established, then you may be good. You know what I'm saying? But okay, what does the chat say?
Selena, if you don't mind, would you mind sharing it to the group? And hey, girl, thank you for coming. And Serena said, wait, maybe only if he likes me more. I think.
But see, this is the thing. We okay, so let's establish it, right? We said open relationship. We didn't say polygamy. We didn't say, we said open relationships, right? So, because that's a totally different conversation. But that's a totally different conversation, though. You know what I'm saying? This is like, okay, we could be boyfriend and girlfriend or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We could be exclusive with each other, but, you know what I'm saying, we could be open to the outside or whatnot. Or you could be married, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you married to 4 or 5 women. That's not what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, how does I think they do work, but my thing is, I don't feel like this is a long-term thing. You're not going to be 80 years old in nursing home ready, worried about side chicks. I don't feel like it's long term. I feel like it's while you're young and you're still wanting to touch this person, that person. You might get bored, whatever. I just don't feel.
Girl, you're gonna be walking on. You're gonna be walking on that walker trying to get to that side chick. You're gonna be scooting on along.
And that's some dedication right there. Hold on.
Where's my wheelchair? You know, hold on, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
Hold on, Christina says something. Hold on. It just seems like it's messy to have all that going on with an open relationship. I agree.
Some people, hey,
it's usually one man and multiple partners. Yeah. And let's see, an open relationship is both parties having multiple partners. Well, there's some people that are poly. I forgot, it's poly something, and they do the same thing, but they date exclusively. Like some people, they have multiple houses that they go stay at. I feel like open relationship is like you do your dirt out in the streets, but you both come home together and you don't bring that home. That's what
definitely don't bring it under the roof.
Okay, but this is a good one. Let's go to the next question.
Okay. So, next question. And everybody in the chat, please tune in because we need y'all opinions on this one because everybody going to have something different to say. Some people are gonna say the same thing. When does a relationship become exclusive? To everybody that's out there that want to know, because some people think it's exclusive when it ain't exclusive, and you get mad when so and so got somebody else on the side. So, sister, let me get your insight. When does a relationship become exclusive?
You know, I wanted to say something very immature right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
we ain't doing that right here right now.
Okay, so let me be professional. I think a relationship becomes exclusive when you both realize that you want more than just a fling or more than just dating, and you both agree on the actual relationship. Not being possessive of the person just because y'all are sleeping together. One thing I will say, when you start having unprotected sex, I feel like that's exclusive too, because what are you doing? Are you doing this with everyone? We
having unprotected sex?
Conversation.
That's what you're doing.
But I feel like once you've had that conversation, you both, feeling each other on that level, then that's when it's exclusive. But also, when you butt naked going raw with no protection, like, I hope you're not out there doing that with everyone. I would think that's when it's exclusive too. But yeah, once the conversation's been had.
And I do not disagree with you. I'm going to second that. Once it's communicated and you've established that that other person is your partner and that person has established that you're their partner, that's when it becomes exclusive. Now, I want you to hear this. It doesn't become exclusive just because you think it in your mind. Just because you think that it's exclusive in your mind,
are you looking at me when you say this?
No. You're the only person I can look at. You're the only one that's on camera. So
but yes, it's exclusive. I don't care. I'm not sharing nobody. I am number one. I don't share nobody. If you,
and we know you ain't having no open relationship. I
don't care. I do not care.
No.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Because I don't share. I'm an only child by my mother, and I was used to not sharing toys. I don't share niggas either.
Listen, this is what I say. We know you ain't in no open relationship. You already said that. But what happens is it becomes exclusive to you, not you. It becomes exclusive to the other person within their mind, and it ain't exclusive to the other person that's on the other side. So that's why I need to be communicated. Hey, what are we? You know what I'm saying? Where do we stand? You know what I'm saying? Like, one person is standing, you know what I'm saying, in this position, the other one like, nah, we just having a fling. We just having a good time. So once it's established, hey, let's try to build up on what we have here. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a fling. It's not just us interacting or intertwining within the sheets. You know what I'm saying? It's something more than that. And then I believe that's when it's an exclusive relationship. Exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Everybody isn't excluded in it.
I think when someone comes to you and y'all both agree on it just being one way, that's what the agreement needs to be. If any type of feelings change in the middle of that and one person comes to the other, because y'all are doing things that are intimate, it should be open communication. And if one feels differently, I feel that's when you need to part ways, because that's when one is going to take it to be exclusive and the other one is still going to be like, no, that's not what we said from the beginning. So like you said, like I always say, the root to everything is always communication. But that's when it's exclusive, when you both agree on it. But if you're dealing with someone like me, it's exclusive if you want to deal with me. If you don't want to deal with me, then don't deal with me.
So if you guys haven't got the theme or the gist from every question, the highlighted part is communication. Like, that's one of the highlighted parts. Both parties need to communicate what's on their mind, how they're feeling, or where they stand. That way is no confusion. If you communicate that, hey, this is where I am, and the other person disagrees, y'all go two separate ways. Because what we're not going to do is have a tug of war. We're not going to be pulling in two different directions, going to opposite destinations. No waste my time.
And the other person can always have you when it comes to me. I don't share, and if you gotta pick between me and someone else, always pick the other person. I promise I won't care. But let's see.
She don't share her toys out there. She don't share. She was the only child growing up. She didn't play dolls with nobody else. She played it with herself.
Let's see. It's safer never to assume you're exclusive just because you're sleeping with someone. It has to be, what are we conversation. Exactly. I agree, Christina. He may be talking or sleeping with 7 other women at the same time. Man,
damn, not 7.
No, I mean, people do.
7.
That's why I would hope people, when they do want something more serious, that's when they're not using protection or whatever. I hope they're not just going through all 7 of them just raw dogging.
That's a lot of bodily fluids. Like that's a lot of things going on, bro. Dang.
I seen it play off where those females swear they're together and the men be like, I've never told her that, we're just chilling. Yeah. Well, that's the same thing whenever you see a girl posting her man all the time and he ain't
posting her.
He don't even like the picture. He don't.
He ain't posting her. Look, when you go to his top friend, she ain't nowhere to be seen. You know what I'm saying? He ain't posting her ass. Girl, didn't I tell you to keep what we got underneath these sheets? Like, what you doing out there? You out there trying to claim me? I ain't in the lost and found. I ain't out here to be claimed, dude.
And what was the last question? Do we have time for it?
Yeah, let me see. We got 5 minutes left. Let's see. Let's just dive into it, right? Should couples have access to each other's phone and social media?
This is like a yes and no. I feel like in order for me personally, in order for someone to have access to my social media or anything, you have to prove your loyalty to me first. Because a lot of times people are very immature. They like when y'all beefing to like go through all your stuff, postings from like 10 years before they even thought of. And a person like me, I'm a hoarder. I don't delete no messages. I have messages from when I first started Facebook back in 2004. I think it only goes back to like 2011 or something. But I have all my messages. Yeah, so be wary, y'all, that, you know. But yeah, I have all.
You let them know ahead of time.
I have all my text messages. I have everything. So once I feel that I can trust that person and we have an understanding and you're not going to try to go through my stuff or try to change my password because you get mad at me and do immature stuff, then after I feel comfortable enough, yeah, because I'm not going to have anything to hide. I don't have a problem with you having my password, but I have to have a complete trust in you first. Is it something I think that you should do as soon as we become official? No. Because sometimes you just want some type of privacy. It's not even that you're hiding anything. Like, I don't mind giving you the code to my phone, but just to be in my Facebook more than I am, like, where is my privacy? Like, I need time to myself just as a human being. I have to have time to myself and I have to have privacy. It's never that I got something to hide. Like, the most I probably am hiding from you, I'm probably like, this nigga's getting on my nerves and don't want you to see that. Or I just don't want you reading a conversation that's intimate between me and my best friend that is not something that she would like you to me to share with you. So I need that privacy. But once there's like a genuine connection and I feel secure with you, like, I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Social media, phone, I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm a very honest person. You know what I'm saying? So however I'm moving, you're going to know I'm moving in that direction. So whatever messages, whatever, you know what I'm saying, is in my PMs or whatever, it's already been established. And whatever conversations I done had with anybody else, I done had with my significant other, because we talk about everything. So, so I ain't got nothing to hide. She ain't got nothing to hide. Hell, I may leave my phone. I may tell her, hey, put in my password and go check my Instagram. Because I ain't got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't care. Like, go scroll through all my messages. You know what I'm saying? The only crazy messages in there is the messages I send you. Now, nobody else should see those messages. I'm sending my significant other. You know what I'm saying? That's the only messages that's in there that I got to hide. But outside of that, I ain't got to hide anything. She ain't got to hide anything. But you said something key. That's after trust was established.
Yeah.
I trust you. If I got to be going through your phone, you know what I'm saying, and walking on eggshells, like, what did they? I may not want to be in that relationship. I may want to reconsider some things, or I may want to look at myself. It may be a little bit of insecurity going on within. You know what I'm saying? But once, you know what I'm saying, it's exclusive, once that trust is established, I don't care. Shit, go through all those messages. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's 20 years ago, shit, we ain't talking
Nah,
about what we did
because
20
I'm a
years ago. Matter
different
of fact,
person. I don't need them boys. I
look,
have
I was with
changed.
mine. I was with mine 20 years ago, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I've
it's
been
a,
single.
they don't go to mine. I'll burn the phone, burn the SIM card, the SD card, whatever
If
you
I
want.
gotta break the phone so you don't see it, no, I'm just playing. It ain't never that serious. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Read the messages. I'm saying sometimes me and my best friend are like, that's my best friend, so she knows everything. So I might be having a bad day with you. Where I might, this motherfucker getting on my nerves. And you like, why'd you text her that? Because she was getting on my nerves. And it starts to fight all over. Because like Barbara said, the group chats be fire sometimes, and you don't need to know. You don't need to know nothing that's going in there, because my friends may have had a wild night that they don't want you judging them on, or telling your homeboys, because sometimes do like to tell their homeboys about your homegirls, and they ain't none of their business.
So, so let's read the question again. Should couples have access to each other's phone and social media? That don't mean they should be going through it. If I have access to it, yeah, okay. But that don't mean I'm going through it, seeing the shit that's going on.
Go through it.
But once again, those are the people that's walking around like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Those are the people that need to reevaluate themselves. You get what I'm saying? Because they may got some issues going on personally.
Yeah, that's why I said the trust got to be, established before you get my stuff first. And Christina said, I think once trust is established, privacy is critical in successful relationships. Exactly. I don't think it's necessary, but I think it's good faith to share codes and stuff. Yeah, once you showed me, like, okay, you really serious about this and we good, I don't have nothing to hide, because I'm not going nowhere, and I'm not worried. If I put my attention on you, I'm a Taurus. We know for our loyalty, and I have a short attention span. I can't deal with multiple people at once anyway. So all my attention is going to be focused on you. And if you
This is where you got to be aware.
if you need a code to my phone or my Facebook to feel secure or feel like we actually got something going, okay, but don't threaten me that you better have it, because you'll never get it.
Yeah, and this is where you got to be aware. Motherfuckers try to, what are you doing? I'm gonna take this in the other room. You ain't got trust. There's something going on. I'm start running through your mind. Like, what's going on there? Then next thing you know, you stupid going through the messages and stuff. They ain't a relationship in which you have established trust. That's not a relationship in which you feel secure. You know what I'm saying? Any relationship that you feel secure in, that you have trust that's established, and that shit don't happen overnight, but when it does happen, you ain't got to worry about your back, because you trust that partner with your front, your back, your side, all the above. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't have that though.
Or they read something between you and your friends, and now they don't want you hanging out with them. Exactly, because sometimes you and your friend might be talking about y'all dudes to each other, like venting. Then your dudes see it, or your friends might have went out of town and did some, some not so appropriate things, and then they start judging them. And like, I feel like certain things got to be established. I got to know that you're not going to be judgmental. I got to know that you're not going to go look back a year before we started dating and try to go through all my messages and see who I had on the team, look at the roster. I'm just like,
let me see. We got the coach over here. We got the receiver over here. We got who I got on the team. Look at the roster. We gonna put this shit position for position.
I mean, I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying
that's what you said. That's what you said. You said, "Look who I got on the team.
No,
check out the roster." We got the star over here.
Who were potential? Who were potentials? Because I don't want you, like, if I told you that this person was just a friend and there's never been nothing more, and there was maybe a message where they tried to make it something more, you're not going to care that nothing happened from that point. You're going to care that that person actually pursued me. And now, if you're jealous, you're like, he got to be deleted. And I'm like, that's my homeboy. And
yeah, I have a conversation about those messages. I'll be like, hey, guess who just messaged me? There ain't no surprises on my end. when it comes to mine. You know what I'm saying? Any private message or anything of the sort, I'm like, we reading it together. Guess who just messaged me trying to holler at me all up in my DM? We having a laugh about it together.
It's
You ain't gonna find that later in my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That takes time. That's when you get that trust, and when you look at your partner like your best friend. That's not when you first get together and everything they do, you wondering if they cheating on you. Like, that takes time to get to that level. That's why I said I gotta know that I can trust it. We gotta be at least a year in. Like, you're not just about to get nothing from me like that.
Yeah,
because you're gonna question everybody and everything they say, everything they do, everything I do, and I'm like, I'm just not okay with that. Like,
but see,
let me know that this one lasts, you got it all.
That's too much time and energy, anyways. I ain't got time to be questioning nobody. If I feel something, I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in the opposite way. Why I want to be stressed out, worrying about what if? I ain't about to play those things in my mind. Ain't no damn way. I might as well be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or by my damn self. I can't stress myself out.
But see, that takes time to get there. That's not no. So we official now. Go ahead and you can run me that code. Like, no, this damn fly. Go ahead and run me that code.
That motherfucker came back.
Right? But yeah, that was a good topic. You got anything else you want to say?
Oh, no, I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed everybody that's in the chat. They gave the feedback, the insight, you know what I'm saying? So for those that's in the chat, once again, we ask that you go ahead and share the live, share the feed. My sister, she has 1,000 links on her page, maybe 2,000 or 3,000. I got 1,000 links on my page. For those that missed the live, you can always go to the YouTube link, and we ask for those that go to the YouTube link that you hit that like button, you hit that bell so you can get all notifications, and that you subscribe to the channel.
All right. Christina said the fly is a guest star now.
It came down here.
Well, I want to thank everyone that tuned in, everybody that came in for a second, everyone that came in for the whole thing. Those that shared the live, those have been day one, those who come periodically, we thank you. I definitely appreciate it. If y'all can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is the 444 Network. On YouTube, there's 100 links on my page. Hey, Sheree, there's 100 links on my page. But yeah, thank y'all for interacting with us. I hope you like the topics because they were our questions. They were very interesting and funny to me.
Interesting to ask questions.
They were some good questions.
It's a question.
And if y'all ever want to send us a question or a topic, you can send them to me directly, or you can send them directly to Chemist. And make sure that they're only on the questions because my brother is a married man. Just to make that clear.
Thank you. And y'all stay out of my sister's personal her PM. You niggas stop trying to holler at my sister.
Sister's single.
Hey, we done went through about 1,000 locos though. You heard me?
Only
1,000 crazy. Yeah. If you gonna come dress it up as business, then let it be business.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing outside of it.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Yes.
Wait, say that one more time. My sister is single. You to put it out there. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Look at the question Sheree just said.
Shut up. It won't even allow me to scroll down.
She says, Sheree says, is it okay to eat ass on the first date?
Hey, if that's established with the person that you're trying to do it with or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people do some freaking things on those first dates.
I'm sorry. I would hope no one was doing that on the first date, but
you don't know what they've been drinking.
Go with the flow.
Hey,
go with the flow. If the energy is there and the chemistry is there, YOLO. Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all. I'm so goofy today. But yeah, if y'all have any questions or any other topic, y'all would like us to talk about, inbox me or Chemist directly, or you can email us at the 444cast, which is cast@gmail.com. We're going again live tomorrow, actually, at 6 p.m. We hope to see you all there. And once again, I'm your girl, Corey.
It's your boy, Chemist.
And y'all have a great evening.